Hello, viewers. Here's the Mindful Man reading another chapter of Catastrophe. Here's a chapter called Boy. He had jet black hair and a lovely complexion, with full kissable lips, she thought. His eyes were icy blue and he looked like he'd just played a rigorous game of tennis, with his white polo shirt and looking damp and tight against his rugby physique. It was difficult for Kate not to say wow out loud. He looked like he was just about to start a boy band. He was that good looking, she thought. It got worse when he said hi to her and she dropped the book onto the floor. She scrambled to pick it up before anyone could step on it with their muddy boots. Hi, he said, I'm Ben, and she shook his hand and it was soft but firm. And as she did so, a little buzz of excitement ran through her and made her tingle like it was Christmas Day. I'm Kate, she said, smiling, and this is Snowy, she said proudly. Snowy is so adorable. Snowy licked his hand and he began to purr. It was a good sign. The cat purred. Snowy's so adorable, said Ben, and then he saw her book. What are you reading? He asked. Romeo and Juliet, said Kate, feeling a little embarrassed. She didn't want to come across as a geeky, love-struck teenager, even if it was true. Great book, said Ben. I have always wanted to read it, he said enthusiastically. Kate wasn't sure whether to believe him, but she decided to give him the benefit of the doubt. What's that noise? Is it raining? Asked Ben, confused. OMG, said Kate. Stop weeing, Snowy, she pleaded. But Snowy wouldn't or couldn't stop, and some of it had dripped onto the pile of books. Thank goodness they are hardbacks, she thought, as she pulled Snowy away, and she let Snowy finish her business on the cobbles. It's time you were toilet trained, she said to a sorry-looking Snowy. Ben thought it was hilarious. Let's get away from here before anyone notices, he said with a grin, and they did. It was beginning to get darker earlier, and there was more and more leaves on the floor, and a sad melancholy seemed to be sinking into people's faces. Where shall we go? Said Kate, thinking of Snowy, who looked like she was getting tired with all of the running about. I know a cool place, said Ben mysteriously and confidently. Kate briefly wondered if he was going to take her down to the woods and try to kiss her in his bedroom, and lock him in and sell poor Snowy for sweets. But her fears disappeared when he suggested bowling. Hope you enjoyed this chapter. Please sub me.